welcome back to Mahakali Tarot. This is Mahakali's daughter. I am going to be doing another reading for my general collective today. I hope everyone has been well since my last video. I'm just going to hop right into these messages. I started a live and then I went to go make my tea and pray upstairs, and I just started another one. So I am just going to allow everyone that needs to hear this message to just fill in whenever they come. I know that my memory is not good on my phone, so I just do these lives because it just makes more sense. And I am going to be doing another live later on today. So let's just hop into these messages. Spirit, what does my collective need to know? All of these are good cards, actually. This is Ace of Cups to the Wheel of Fortune, to the Judgment card, to the Four of Swords. This is really good. This is love. This is emotional fulfillment. This is a genuine love offer. Someone is also on top of the Wheel of Fortune. I also feel like if you're in court or if you have a court case coming up, it will be being ruled in your favor. Like your court case is going to be ruled in your favor, and something is going to be coming into balance for you. The universe is recognizing you as the Empress right now, despite people trying to like sabotage you, sabotage your platforms, betray you, plot behind your back, lie, treat, steal, all the above, really. Okay, the Ten of Swords just came out. So people have just been doing this because they're jealous of you, honestly. People have been trying to hack into your accounts, hack into your phones, basically trying, like, I don't know how on YouTube right now, but it's like they just make my subscriber count, like it doesn't really go anywhere, my subscriber count, but like the live count, somehow they like wipe live people from my lives. I don't know how they're doing it, but yeah, it's like these people are affecting your money here, and they're trying to affect your self-esteem because all of their other plans and stuff did not work here. And they are trying to avoid jail, but they won't be able to do that because there's a lot of evidence, and there's also a lot of paper trails that are incorporating these people in whatever crimes that they made against you. Okay, and then with the Ten of Cups here, this is emotional fulfillment here. It's like you are getting everything that you prayed for and everything that you asked for. So while things are turning up for you, it's like things are crashing down for these people that have been constantly attacking you. Okay, you could be coming into union with a King of Wands. Okay, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. There's also a Virgo in reverse here that is jealous about this, about you coming into union with someone here. It's like someone was working with these people, the same people that were attacking you, whoever this Virgo is that's connected to this King of Wands. They had it out for you. Like, they're jealous of you. They're jealous of your light. They're jealous of your abundance. The Virgo could like secretly know someone that is assisting them and trying to sabotage your platforms right now. Whatever they're doing, it didn't work because they're trying to like delete your account altogether. Like, they don't want you to speak at all. And they also don't want you to have support at all because of you getting this offer. Like, this person feels like, I don't know, maybe someone here in your present timeline is connected to someone from their past. This doesn't even have to be a Virgo. This could be someone with Virgo highly aspected. But someone feels like they own someone. They own a masculine, they feel, in their head. And they're seeing that they do not. Like, they're seeing this person like move away from them. They're seeing this person detach. They're seeing this person heal. And that's causing a tower in this Virgo in reverse's life because they thought that they were just going to breadcrumb this person and just continue to be a terrible person to whoever this King of Wands is. Yeah, Strength card. This person really needed a lot of strength to just like leave this person alone. Okay, but he did it. This masculine did do that. They left this older energy here out. Someone here was also still trying to juggle this masculine in the present timeline anyway, and that's the truth. And also the Four of Pentacles is in reverse. Like, this masculine is uninterested in anything further from this person here, and that's divine intervention. This Virgo, or whoever this person is with Virgo energy, this feminine energy is in karmic energy. She has been juggling a masculine for quite some time. She's also been playing with somebody's emotions for quite some time. Okay, and now she's jealous that this person is moving on because she thought that this person was going to just be taking care of her. These people could be like ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, ex-husband, ex-wife. They could have children together. Okay, take it how it resonates. Yeah, but with temperance here, that's divine intervention. That's God literally removing a divine being out of a karmic connection because it was time for them to ascend. Okay, so I'm not sure who this is for. I don't have Virgo in my chart at all, but yeah, take that how it resonates. Okay. Someone is also watching their past person gain their spark back, I'm hearing. Okay, they're gaining a new passion for life. They're gaining a newfound perspective. Okay, they're restoring their faith in God and a higher authority outside of themselves. And they're coming into balance with their higher self here. It's like someone has been taking their time to get to know you as they should. And whoever this person is attached to from their past, they got somebody here like internally, like this person is like wilding out here because this person don't want them anymore. I'm seeing that scene from off of Baby Boy when Yvette was sitting in the car crying like, oh, Jody don't want me. But like, no, like in real life though, like outside of the movie scene and the plot that I guess this Virgo was plotting out, this person really does not want them. Okay. Because this person was juggling, whoever this King of Wands here, they were juggling a fire sign here with an air sign, an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini here. And they thought that this King of Wands was dumb. Like, what? And this is messy. This is so messy. Six of Cups here to the Eight of Cups. It's like, this was just a lot of people not knowing how to mind their business, a lot of people that had wicked intentions, a lot of people that had hidden intentions. It was just a lot here. Okay, and you still sitting in this Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles energy. So like what was said again, like all these people try to do all this whispering and backdooring and messaging and emailing and sending letters and all this just to try to sabotage what you have going on. You are the high priestess. These people jealous that they can't do what you do on your worst day. Like literally. They cannot be who you are on your worst freaking day. Like it don't even make no sense how much these people be hating. It's sickening. It's very sickening. They hate that you're intuitive. They hate that you're aligned. They hate that you're balanced. They hate that you have the natural ability to balance things out. Okay. They just some hating ass people here. Then they mad that you're getting what God wants for you and you released what you thought you wanted for yourself. Like what? And you're being accountable and you're healing. Okay, divine masculine or divine feminine watching this, it's like you're doing the work. Okay, because regardless of how much work needs to be done, regardless of how hard the work is still the work, and the work needs to get done. And that's what you do. You do the work, period, point blank. Okay, that's why you got this Ten of Pentacles here to the World card. You like literally are on top of the world. Like literally, I'm hearing that song, living on top of the world, top of the world, top of the world. I don't remember who sang that song. But I'm hearing that song right now. Like, you're literally feeling on top of the world. Like, you're literally over the moon. And all these people here wanted you to be all miserable and depressed and stuff. And they kept trying to set you up with bullcrap. Kept trying to, like, target your finances. Kept trying to target your self-esteem. Kept trying to make your masculine or make your feminine go against you, move outside of you guys' union and connection. Like, these just miserable people. That's all it is. They just miserable. You know misery loves company. That's why you guys to let miserable people do what miserable people do and detach yourself, because you had nothing to do with this energy here that kept trying to chase you, follow you, and wrap itself around you. Like, nah, I'm good, bro. I'm not depressed. I'm not stressed. I'm not worried. I'm not anxious. I'm good. That's you. That seems like what you are as a result of not being able to make me feel all of those things. For real, for real. Because I'm sailing on the cleaner waters, clearer waters, purer waters. Like, y'all still convoluted. And then you want to come around in groups and dispute me. Like, who the fuck are you? These people are mad because they know exactly who you are before you even open your mouth. And you still don't give a fuck about who they are after they finish closing theirs. Like, these people think that, oh, if they band together and if they get this information from this person and that information from that person, maybe they will have the perfect Krabby Patty formula. Get out of here, man. Like, this is jokes. The world card in reverse. Yeah, that's why they got bad luck, bad karma, bad finances, like just bad juju coming their way. Yeah, because they thought that they were just going to mess your situation up. They thought they was just going to target your finances. They were just going to mess up your love offer. Like, and God said, no, don't worry. I'm going to let you do what you think you were going to do to my collective, just so I can get the receipts and collect all of the information. But in reality, the swords that you set out for someone else are definitely going to be the ones that stab your ass at the end of the day. Okay, with this 5 of Wands to the 10 of Swords, like, come on now, I'm not making this up. I'm not making it up at all. 6 of Wands to the 5 of Wands to the 10 of Swords. Like, you're literally in your purpose right now. You're walking in your path. You're walking in your destiny. You're doing what you're supposed to do. And you're getting what you're supposed to be getting. Like, the vibes from the universe that you're receiving right now is finally giving what needs to be given. And you did have to work. You did have to clear out some karmic debt. You did have to, you know, go back and tie up some loose ends, because that's what you have to do to ascend. Like, you know, there's no way around it, regardless of how anyone feels around you. You know, like, you have to clean up that karmic residue in your auric field before you can move on, before you can properly ascend, before you can say that you have mastered a certain level, a certain concept, a certain spiritual law. Okay, because a lot of people, they allow themselves to be trapped by the 3D realm based off of their wants, their needs, their emotions, and they very rarely choose to submit to a higher understanding and a higher perspective and a higher plan that they themselves did not personally formulate. Okay, that's when you have to consult with a higher power, because God is the ultimate architect. Okay, we got all these little ass engineers running around thinking that they're really an architect, that they really Masonic. You're not, because you're not doing it right. You don't have the God principles as foundation. That's why y'all shit be crumbling. That's why it's so easy to just piss you off. Like, that's why it's so easy to just fucking blow your house over. Because that's what these people acting like. Like, they act like you're the big bad wolf, because when you speak, you shake the room, you shake the table, you shake whatever false foundation exists in your immediate environment. Because if it's not real, it doesn't exist anyway. So you don't have a problem destroying it as a creator energy, because you are the generator, the operator, and the destroyer, and you can do all three literally without a second thought. Like, it's nothing to you now. Like, you're a natural processor. Not only that, you got somebody here that really is on what you want in life, and it's like, that's really all you need. It's like, all I need in my life is me and my girlfriend. This must be for Divine Masculine. This is a Divine Masculine reading, because honestly, I don't even have a Virgo in my energy right now. So I will title this for my Divine Masculines and my collective. Okay. Then we have the 10 of Wands here to the Ace of Pentacles to the King of Wands. I know that's right. I know that's right. It's like somebody is going to get tired of being tired, and they're going to shake themselves out of whatever karmic ties, karmic behaviors, karmic patterns, karmic confusions, karmic false narratives that they've been telling themselves, because this person is destined for greater. This King of Wands here, this Aries, this Leo, or this Sagittarius, this person, they're used to winning, but in a specific spiritual bracket, because they're so set on a specific financial bracket, right? But once this person realizes that their true 3D, their true spiritual and financial abundance is connected to their purpose and their powers and the things that they are naturally gifted in, oh baby, it's game over. Like, what? And guess what, Divine Feminine? You are the reminder. Like, you really are the cup of tea that wakes this person up. Like, literally, physically, spiritually, mentally, like, you name it. And of course you guys are going to have haters, because again, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. So of course you're going to have people coming your way, coming his way. Like, you look good. Both of you guys do. You smell good. Both of you guys do. And you do good. Like, you are a do-gooder. This person is a do-gooder. That's why people be trying to manipulate y'all and trying to keep y'all stuck in stupid ass loops all the time. Like, but y'all rise above the bullshit, because literally, like, you guys are connected by way of God and by way of past lives. Like, this is type shit you can't touch. Like, what are you going to do? Like, you can try to talk, you know, like, you can talk till you blue in the face. Like, you can plot till you get tired, but what can you do? Like, literally, like, when two or more are gathered, period. Anyway, This person is realizing through their divine feminine right now that, like, it's okay to leave things that did not serve them out in the cold. Like, it's okay to forgive themselves and to hold space and to have grace for their shadow self, for the side of themselves that don't feel good enough, for the side of themselves that don't feel worthy, because that's what you need to do in order to fully embrace and collect all pieces of yourselves back together to create a whole you, a whole divine spiritual being. And that's what's going on right now. So yes, it is uncomfortable. Yes, it is triggering. Yes, sometimes you do have sleepless nights and endless worries and just racing thoughts, but this is when you use that type of vulnerability that you are experiencing with the universe to surrender to it. Okay, this is not something that you run from. This is not something that you fight with. This is not something that should stop you in your tracks in any way, shape, or form. This is something that you should run towards, lean into the pain in order to stretch it out, in order to become more flexible, in order to be more malleable, in order to be like clay for the ultimate creator, for the ultimate architect to come in and to work on you and to work through you personally. Because a lot of divine masculines have a misconception that the only way that they can receive a proper message or a proper energy, a proper relationship, a connection to God, to a higher power, to the source energy is by way of a female portal. That is incorrect. You yourself do possess divine feminine energy, divine masculine. Therefore, you have just as much access. You have just as much creator potential. You just have to tap into it. You have to remember who you are. You have to remember who you are when you are your most formless self. Who you are before the world teaches you how to worry, and what to carry on your back, okay? And who you are without anything attached, okay? Because that person, that being, that energy signature, that is you at your most pure and potent form, okay? And the divine feminine has been in solitude, okay? And the divine feminine has been healing herself and tapping into the same energy that I'm speaking on. But the true battery will connect when the divine masculine truly surrenders his perceived authority that he has over all of his planning and all of his strategizing and all of his plan A's, B's, and C's in that logical realm of the brain, and fuse that with creator energy, with the imagination, with the faith, the size of a mustard seed, because that is how you will ultimately create what it is that you desire in your reality, okay? I definitely channeled that because what the heck? All right, what else we got here, Spirit? Page of Pentacles, the Magician, to the Four of Wands, to the Ten of Pentacles, to the Star card. It's a lot of people that love you, man. You're just, I mean, because you know what? You are love. And I'm not saying that to be facetious or to be big-headed whatsoever, but the energy that you exude, the energy that you emit from your being day in and day out, regardless of the day or the night or the time of the year, is love to anyone who looks or feels deserving, and sometimes even people who do not. And it's not because you are foolish, it's not because you are naive, it's not because you are green. You did used to be these things before your spiritual prowess, before you came into spiritual wisdom and understanding and things of these natures, but it's more so because you understand that your purpose is bigger than your emotions, divine feminine. And once the divine masculine truly taps into that authoritative energy within his own vessel, you guys are already unstoppable, but you guys will also be unbreakable. You will be undefeated. You will be undisputed. And also unpenetrable by outside forces, okay? That's for the divine masculine and the divine feminine to take note of if you are in connection with someone here. But as far as everyone that's watching you that wants to come back and apologize to you because they realize now that you were the one and never the two, hey, man, I would be sad too if I lost the fucking lottery. That's too goddamn bad, you know. Better luck next year. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. The problem with people is they always assume that they have time. That is the problem with humans. They always assume that they have time to play. They always have a assumption that they have time to reconcile, time to apologize, time to correct their mistakes, time to right their wrong. We always assume that we have time. And when you are fully aware that time is precious and that is one thing that you cannot buy And one thing that dissolves, and you cannot recreate a specific moment. You truly learn to understand, to appreciate the present moment, and to not harp on the past and not fear the future so much, because all you really have is that moment to hang on to, even in the space, even in the time space, even in the mental bracket of worrying about the future, about the past, about possibilities that didn't even make it to your timeline. And therefore we have to be fully masterful of our emotions in order to really tap into our fullest potential. And one thing I will also disclose is that though there is no right or wrong path, there is a left and a right path. And the left path is limiting because it requires equations, formulas, computations, contracts, periods, and lines. Okay, that is the logic. Okay. And when it comes down to the creative feminine energy, that is the opposing energy of that, that should not be inverted or perverted, okay? Let me make that very clear. Because true feminine energy is the most powerful energy that you could ever fucking come across in this entire galaxy, okay? Fuck the universe. The entire galaxy is not fucking with the divine feminine energy here right now, okay? Like, just understand that outside of this 3D paradigm, outside of what you think that you know, and outside of what you have observed and what you've been taught, you remember who you are. Okay, you just allowed the world to teach you outside of who that person is, and now you're confused. A lot of people are fragmented. They have pieces of themselves in places that they no longer have access to, and they're wondering why they feel so disconnected, so emotionally unfulfilled, so empty. And it is because of these reasons here. Okay, damn, I'm channeling hard today. There's a Gemini energy here. They're feeling very apologetic of their past decisions, as they should be. This person was disconnected from the divine, therefore they acted outside of their own best interest when they came against you. Now this person is fully perceiving all things and all sides of equations that they did not fully fill the formulas out to, I should say. And it's clicking. A lot of people intentionally disregard God out of arrogance and ego. That is why pride will always come before the fall of any great man. And many great men shall fall in the presence of divine feminine energy. As they should, though. And not fall in the sense of you are going to be flat on your face. Not fall in the sense of you're going to be flat out of luck. Not fall in the sense of like you need to worry about that level of submission when you choose to kneel to the divine feminine. Because when you choose to kneel to creator energy, that's all you're doing is kneeling to God. And that's the misconception with these religions of people that have to pledge their beliefs, be lies, into these systems just to get your energy every week, just to get your energy at every access point or every holiday. We have the ability to reconstruct this matrix at any given second we choose to. So, you know, we're not really a threat to the construction of it until we choose to shake the table sometimes, until we choose to say the uncomfortable things sometimes, okay? And that's what's going on right now. So it's looking good. The frequency of the universe is rising. And there are going to still be a lot of plots against the divine feminine and masculine as this energy is consistently rising around the world here, honestly. However, it is important to understand the laws of the universe as well as inertia, because if all of these opposing energies are intentionally trying to pull you down, okay, even if you do go down, okay, because sometimes you do have to go down to hell to get all the way up to heaven, okay, even if you go down, understand that you will come back up, okay? So I'm not going to say you have no worries in the future. I'm not going to say you will never go through anything. I'm not going to say you won't have any hardships, any conflicts, or any quote-unquote sabotaging energies in your auric field, but I will say that you will overcome. And it won't be a we shall overcome one day energy over here, because we overcome in everything every fucking day over here. Do you understand me? So yeah, Ace of Pentacles to the Four of Wands. You're getting what you deserve in life. You're getting an opportunity to renew yourself, to restore balance, to restore your bloodline to restore your story in the human timeline, okay? You get an opportunity to produce your own movie here. Okay, you don't need to audition for anybody else's show. You don't need to win anyone else's affection, anyone else's acknowledgement, anyone else's favor, because you already have that. You have divine favor, because you chose this assignment, and therefore you were fully equipped with everything you could ever need to succeed and to be happy and at peace forever and ever. As soon as you decided to honestly orb into this spacesuit and pop out your mom's, yeah, you know? So we need to stop allowing people who didn't create the universe to tell us how to run it, okay? Yeah. That's the right answer here. And allow the stars of the universe to shine. Why would you keep throwing dirt on a star? That's stupid. That's not smart. That's not what a good planter would do, okay? So once you realize biokinetics and biochemistry and the way of organic nature and raw principles of how things grow and die in the universe, you understand that emotions do not matter to life and death. They simply just are, and they exist like the wind blowing through the trees that must grow every fucking day. So have more authority over your plants and the things that you decide to invest in. It is very, very important, not only to your destiny, but also to those who come after you and their destiny and their fortune and their wealth and their respect and their perceptions of self. Because although there are many people that do come from royalty and divine bloodlines, there are also just as many people that want those people to forget, if not more. They have been attacking divine royal energies for lifetimes at this point. And it's very, very dangerous for you not to know who you are in this matrix, because a family member could easily be karmic with the absence of self at home in their own vessels. That is why we need to be more focused on our mission and our journey more than the acceptance and how other people perceive it that we are connected to or that we so-called relate to. Because in reality, no one can really guide us more than Creator, more than Source, more than God, more than your ancestors. And therefore, it's more so a situation where you have to come into your own understanding that you don't run this. You really don't. Not only do you not run this, it's okay that you don't run this, and it should be a burst of relief, because now you get to consult who the hell does run this in order to shift things in your favor, okay? And eyes have not seen and ears have not heard the great things that God has in store for us all, honestly. And if people get out of their own fucking arrogance and their own egos and their own hyper inflated magnetism fucking pseudo ritual bullshit, we could get somewhere in this timeline. We could really shake some of these systems up. We could really stop a lot of this stuff that doesn't really make sense, that everyone is just going along to get along with. And that's what we're supposed to do, because in this timeline, in this lifeline, specifically with our generation, I would say with people from ages of 20 to maybe 35 right now, if we as a generation do not choose to pick up the cross, the generation that comes after us will not have the option. Understand that is why we are being so entertained by all these sports, all these reality shows, all this stupid, honestly dark energy when it comes down to music and everything else that you can turn on a screen with. Because they want to shift your mirror. They want to shift how the universe sees you, your perspective of yourself, etc., and so forth. So now is more of an essential time than any to tap into your purpose, not for yourself, but for the people, for the passion, for the reason why you assigned yourself to be here right now. Because it's always going to be bigger than you when you really remember why. It's always going to be bigger. And when you remember that you indeed are bigger than the program, you don't really feel obligated to stay in the fucking program. You don't feel obligated to stay in a box when you know you can kick that shit over, when you can light that shit on fire, you can run it over with a car if you want to. Like, we have options here. I don't have to stay in a box. I don't have to stay around a box. We really don't have to do any of those things here. And once you realize that, once you tap into that, I feel like the universe will respond to you as well. That is what I have right now. Because really, I mean, I did read the cards and everything, but that was just a channel. So I think the message is complete. I think I got it out. So if the message resonates, I'm so happy that it did. Please smash that like button for me, you guys. Thank you for tapping in. I'll be back later. Don't ask me what time. Sometime later today, though. So turn my notifications on. If you're new here and you enjoy my messages and you would like to join and become a member of my tribe, smash that subscribe button on the way in for me. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon.